Our Sunday brunch this week is just going to be on the savory side. I just wanted something different. So I made some ham and cheese scones, and probably like people can have butter with them or just eat them as is. And then I used up our last bit of the sweet kale salad to go along with it. So it's more of a lunch today than a brunch, but yeah, that's it. It is family day today and quite a few of us are not feeling very good, and so we slept in. So no family day breakfast, but we're about to sit down and watch a movie together, so I thought I'd make a little lunch. Blueberry muffins and just a couple of chocolate muffins, and yeah, they overbaked a little. So these are going to be better enjoyed today versus tomorrow. And then with the muffins, people can have like a regular string cheese or nacho or Gouda cheese and almonds, and I'm gonna have an iced coffee with mine. For our family day supper, I thought I'd make something that everyone loves, which is chicken Alfredo. So I got the chicken going here and I seasoned it with sriracha sauce. We like it a little bit spicy. I'll use at least 2 jars of Alfredo sauce. I may use more. The fettuccine is about to go into the pot. For cheese, I'm using some really like strong aged cheddar and then a little bit of mozzarella cheese. I'll season it with some red pepper flakes and some Italian seasoning. Oh, and I use a lot of banana peppers when we make Alfredo because again, we like it spicy and this adds a really nice flavor to it. I'm gonna add a little bit of broccoli that I cut up really nice and small to go in along with it to get some vegetables into our bodies. This is what it looks like before I cover it with chicken and Alfredo sauce and cheese. It's actually super colorful and very vibrant, but you can't see that once all the other items are on top. All right, it's all covered up and ready to bake for about 40 minutes. It's all finished and looks delicious. I thought I'd make a nice dessert this evening as it's a statutory holiday, and thought a chocolate lava cake would be really nice. I'm just hoping it turns out. It's kind of tricky sometimes not to overcook or undercook. So yeah, we'll see how it turns out. All right, here it is. Let's see, the moment of truth. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. I think it's cooked through. I know you have to serve it right away, so. Eeks, did it overcook? Oh no, ooh. Oh yeah, that's good, look. There's the ooey gooey middle with the cake top inside. Okay, I gotta do this with one hand, one sec. There it is, that's a better picture, or a better angle. It's cooked except for the middle. Yum. The reviews are in and everyone is pretty satisfied with it, so that's good. Tonight, supper is quesadillas, like Santa Fe ones with some old cheddar, corn, black beans, chipotle aioli, salsa, and Greek yogurt in lieu of sour cream. Here's what mine looks like before it gets topped off. And here's my quesadilla all cooked up. I am more interested in watching the Olympics than making supper tonight. So I'm gonna take just a simple classic and make it for supper. So just spaghetti, and then I'll add in, when it's cooked, butter and Parmesan, some salt and pepper, things like that. And we're just gonna have like a plain noodle dinner. I added some bacon and then some Asiago on top, so I think it's gonna work out. Supper tonight, it's grocery day, just FYI. So for supper tonight, I want something quick and easy, and today I purchased some butter chicken sauce and chickpeas. So I'm gonna make some, well, chickpea butter chicken sauce with chickpea and basmati rice meal. And here it is. We haven't had this in so long. It's a cold day, so this is perfect. I had some extra strawberries left over that didn't fit into my Tupperware container from my grocery trip today, so I decided to make my husband and I a nice dessert of vanilla ice cream, chocolate fudge sauce, and fresh strawberries. Dinner is on the road today, so I purchased these pizza buns because I knew, in advance that we would be driving and eating. So I'm just going to cut them up into 4s so everyone can have just easier to eat. They're in slices. Everyone's going to have some cucumbers, apples, and then as a treat, I purchased these mini root beers that they can wash all this down with. We have some family coming over for a quick brunch as they're going to stop in before they head back home. And so I made some blueberry muffins because I'm gonna make a small brunch for us. These were so good last Sunday that I'm like, yeah, I need to make these again. And they're nice and easy, and they're just really tasty. So that's gonna be our Saturday brunch instead of our Saturday morning breakfast this week. And I'm gonna put some black label grapes and pineapple along with it for fruit, some cucumbers for vegetables, and then some cheese because cheese is always nice with a muffin. There's only 3 of us home for supper tonight, so I wanted to make something simple and easy yet tasty. So I thought I'd make ramen, but then I thought, why not spice it up with some chicken cilantro wontons to make it more like that wonton soup that we love. And I added some broccoli and red pepper to as well, and then we'll top off with some cheese when it's all finished. While that's cooking, I'll show you the blueberry muffins. They turned out really well. It's just they're very, very pale in color because of the large parchment paper muffin liners that I made. So this didn't touch the metal pan and didn't get brown and crispy like many of us enjoy. But anyways, they're baked all the way through and they taste great, but boy, they're light change. They are light in color. And here is how it turned out. For our Sunday brunch today, I'm going to make some cinnamon buns, some Pillsbury cinnamon buns, hard-boiled eggs. I'm just multitasking, boiling up some for the week as well. And then I'll also dice up some grapefruit. There's only 4 of us for our brunch today, so it's on the smaller side. All right, here's our brunch. I haven't been able to use our egg holders in a really long time, so it's good to dust those off. Okay, this has been soaking all day long. The chicken has been. So this rub is brown sugar, paprika, cayenne pepper, chili powder, garlic, salt, probably a couple other things anyway. So I'm just going to dip it into that and then put it in or onto the frying pan to cook. I just realized I didn't tell you what the marinade was because I soaked it during the Olympic Games. So it was 2 tablespoons of soy sauce or Worcestershire sauce and a whole entire lemon. So it sat in that marinade all day long and now is cooking with the rub. All right, and this is gonna be served over top of a nice Caesar salad. Now I'm about to bake up and broil this beautiful baguette. I'm gonna cover it with butter and some seasonings and yeah, bake it up here. So it'll be a chicken Caesar salad with a side of bread dinner. Here it is, and my husband says that this is called Creole chicken. So a Creole chicken Caesar salad with the toasted baguette. I put butter, Italian seasoning, Parmesan, and a little bit of garlic salt on the bread before toasting it up. This looks really yummy. I'm just making a small dessert tonight. Not very many people are gonna enjoy it, but just for us who do. Granny Smith apples, strawberries, and raspberries. It's a fruit crisp. And then for the crumble, brown sugar, flour, quick oats, because I don't have enough large oats, and coconut, butter. I think I said all of it. Anyway, so this is going to bake up for about 30 minutes. Added some ice cream and it is finished. It smells so good. Been craving crisp for a couple weeks now, so I'm really happy that I took the time to make it today. I absolutely love this spinach and cheese ravioli. It's like my favorite ravioli to have. And so I'm gonna make it for supper tonight. And I'm looking at the amounts and I am definitely gonna have to make 2 packages. Then there'll probably be a little bit of leftovers for me for lunch tomorrow, so that's good. I will add some broccoli to it. And then what I do is I just keep it simple. I add butter, Parmesan, and aged cheddar to it, and that is it. No real sauce or of any kind. And yeah, that's how I like it. Can't wait, I'm so excited. Not very often do I do a dinner that is like my favorite. These were on sale. This double package on sale is $15. So I don't get it very often because other people are okay with it, but they don't love it. And so yeah, but lucky me, it was on sale and now I get to have it. Here's my portion. Can't wait. This evening I'm going to enjoy some chocolates. Now this box is the last box that I have that I received during Christmas. So they've lasted me a long time because it's almost March, but there's a raspberry filled one in here and I'm definitely going for it. Supper this evening is going to be Hawaiian meatballs, and I'm just starting the meatballs off to cook in the oven because they are low, very low fat. So frying them up in a frying pan is incredibly hard because they just keep sticking. So anyways, I'm gonna try the oven. I'm gonna cook some rice and add some red pepper into it. For the Hawaiian sweet and sour sauce, it's going to be vinegar, pineapple juice, brown sugar, and some flour. And I'm also going to dice up the pineapple and add pineapple chunks into it as well. There we are. I just took 4 meatballs. I'd love more, but there is just not enough. It was actually quite a small bag. So yay, 4 meatballs it is, but I love this recipe and I love hot pineapple. So good. For dessert this evening, people can enjoy some cream puffs just by themselves or with some chocolate fudge sauce. Tonight's supper is going to be beef baked tacos. I don't know if I said in the right order. Anyway, so there's beef and I have onion and garlic in here, corn as you can see, and I season it with salt and pepper and taco seasoning. I'm gonna top it with this spicy cheese and then bake them on some foil, add some oil to it. I just wrap them because that's how they're gonna end up looking. So I'm just going to put the beef and cheese here and then wrap them up into triangles and bake them, and I think this should work. It's a little new, but I've seen a bunch of things online and I just kind of made it into what I want it to be in the sense of having a bigger shell. And yeah, I think they should come out crispy. I do not want to fry them. That to me does not look very nice, but I'm going to try them baked. And this is day 1 of this recipe, and so I will adapt it if need be, but yeah, I'm going to fill them now. The tacos are baking up really nice, and so I just thought I'd make a salsa dip to go with them. So this is just a plain Greek yogurt salsa and shredded marbled cheese mixed together, and hopefully it's dipping perfection. I think they turned out quite well. They look good. So we'll see how they taste now, and then I'm grateful that I still have 1 lime sparkling water because that will pair beautifully with the dinner. I am very much craving a dessert tonight, so I thought I'd go in for some of this chocolate peppermint ice cream. And look, I don't know if I can show you. Look at that. Look how little is there. I'm like, who left that little bit? I don't know, maybe it's 2 tablespoons, but I guess that's what I'm getting tonight. You can probably hear the sizzle. Just came out of the oven. I made the smiley fries and spicy chicken nuggets. They're with chicken breast. They're from Costco. I made enough for us because we only have 4 people here for supper tonight. So I made enough for dinner and to add some to like some lunches tomorrow. Just 2 of the lunches because my daughter has something else going on for her at lunch. And then I also gave carrot sticks to everyone, and we can have some plum sauce and ketchup for the meat and the fries. Tonight I'm going to satisfy a craving of mine with these beef Korean dumplings. Oh my goodness, these are so delicious, and they're on sale at Costco this week. So thankfully I was able to purchase some more, and so I've been craving them all week long. So I'm gonna put these in the oven. I find for me that's the best way to cook them. And I'm gonna bake them up. Okay, then I'm gonna put rice, basmati rice, and peppers and snap peas and maybe a carrot, I don't know. And anyways, I'm gonna cook them up, add some soy sauce, and just kind of plate it all together. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. My craving is going to be settled finally. For our Saturday morning breakfast day, I'm gonna make some Belgian waffles. We do not have syrup, so I'm gonna dust it off with icing sugar after I butter it up, and then top it off with some strawberries. And here is mine. I don't really know what to call our supper. It's like a loaded potato, but with just more unique ingredients. So the potatoes are baking in the oven. I'm going to brown up some beef with onion and garlic. Then when the potatoes are finished, I'm gonna add butter. I'm gonna have the potatoes, add some butter, add the cooked beef, add some queso sauce, and I'll have to grate up some cheese because we don't have too much. I'm also gonna put in with all of it some steamed broccoli and cauliflower. We've had it before, it's delicious. I just really don't know what to call it. And then for dessert, this is kind of funny. I wanted some cake, but I didn't want to put the effort into it. And so I made a box chocolate cake that I've had for a little while. Didn't even like measure out the 2 layers, so they're not the most even, and I didn't cut off the top. So this is like a lazy chocolate cake, and I didn't want to do the frosting like normal. Again, I wanted it to be fast. So this is a stovetop fudge sauce. It's a little bit tacky and sticky. That's why it ran off like a ganache, but it's holding in place. So it's kind of like cake and fudge sauce put together. Add some ice cream, and hopefully it will just be a really delicious dessert. And here is our supper. It looks so good. It's just layered, so you can't really have a good look at it, but it's tasty. There is my husband's portion of the cake. At least it stands well, but yeah, it is definitely a lazy way to make a cake, but hopefully as long as it tastes good, it'll do the trick.